All right, just want to take a moment to have this discussion. A moment of levity and encouragement for some, a realization, a paradigm shift for some, certainly is for myself. And so I wanted to impart and share this with you on this beautiful Sunday. All right. And so I was just sitting in the car. I just took a moment to myself, well, more like an hour or two to myself, away from everybody, and for a moment of solitude, just to have a moment of reflection on this beautiful day. So take this for what you will, or leave it for what you won't take. My notes. All right, so this is very powerful. It's taken since 2012, so 12 years or so, to come to this realization. It's been a steady build. So I want you to know I've put much thought, much research behind what I'm about to tell you. And I've employed some of these tactics, some of these things, and I've gotten positive results. And so hopefully this will be eye-opening for you as well. All right. I'm going to be employing this more and more. And I hope that you will take advantage of this as well. And then share some feedback on your results. All right. I've had instantaneous results, but I've also had to endure and suffer much patience as I stated before, continually learn this. And now I'm looking again to more so apply it and to get very good at it and proficient at it, okay? So hopefully you will do the same. So number one, to manifest things, ideas, and hopes and dreams, it all starts with an observation, okay? If you cannot see it, they often say that seeing is believing. So all things that you wish to materialize have to start with an observation. Okay? I don't think I need to go into that much deeper. Number two, you have to have a question about that which you observe. In other words, you have to wonder about that which you observed. You have to express, in other words, an interest, an inward interest about what it is you hope to obtain or to accomplish. That's number two. Number three, then you have to start to envision it, okay? You have to, in my words, form an image within yourself of whatever possibility or future possibility you aspire to obtain or accomplish. Number three, okay? You have to envision it. Number four, you then have to dream it. How many of you are suffering from a lack of dreams? Are you dreaming anymore? Why might that be? Consider this, that if you are relying day to day upon digital technology, virtual reality, and living, as it were, your life through the fiction, that may quell your ability to successfully dream, which I contend is a very important element for manifestation. Let's reiterate. Number one, observation. Number two, you have to have a question. You have to wonder about that which you aspire to obtain. Number three, you have to envision it. It has to become real inside of you first. You have to form an image within yourself of the future possibility. Number four, you must dream it. What is a dream? In my words, it is the metaphysical rendition. It's also a testimony to oneself, okay, that is presented to your psyche. It may not be tangible. It may not be, something that you can perceive through your tactile senses yet. Okay? So it's a metaphysical rendition or a testimony. All right? You can see it in your mind's eye, as they say. Now, number 5. Then you have to experience what the scriptures convey as Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1, the foundational scripture of what we've come to know as Christianity, where faith is the substance of what you hope for. The substance, the material, the elements. Watch this. So number 5, you have to become divinely persuaded, okay, that whatever it is you aspire or hope to obtain or accomplish is profitable to you. If you aspire to do something that you in no way see as profitable to you, then you're not going to go after it. You're not going to put any work behind it. In other words, it's going to fall at the wayside or on the wayside, not take any root in the soil, okay? Because it's been discarded, as they say, as pearls before a swine, okay? It's of no value. A pearl is of no value to the swine. The swine will step on it, probably eat it, bury it in the mud, okay? So again, you have to become divinely persuaded. Let's look at the word divine. That's 2 words put together, a prefix, di, and then a vine. Di meaning 2 or twofold or double, okay? Di. And then a vine is a plant, okay, that produces a fruit for profit, right? A grapevine, right? Wine is a craft, a skilled craft that is very profitable. Okay, so that's the type of persuasion you have to have about that which you aspire to do or obtain. You have to see that thing as doubly profitable to yourself. You have to be persuaded that what you aspire to accomplish or to produce or what have you, you have to be persuaded that it is in fact profitable. All right, moving on to number 6. After the aforementioned 1 through 5, okay, now you have to transcribe it. For example, this is what a business plan is. Okay? A business plan is the transcription of all of the elements and the principles of what is not yet seen. That product, that service that you want to generate or distribute, okay? You have to first transcribe, write down the business plan, the business summary pertaining to the elements and the principles of the product or service that you aspire to produce or obtain. And it has to be written in accordance with what you envisioned. There has to be a bit of consistency there. You cannot be, you can't have a division or be doubly minded. You have to be singularly minded. Okay? I believe that's the right term. So let's again go back over 1 through 6. You have to observe it. You have to be, it has to produce in you a wonder, a question. And then you have to envision that, forming a vision inside of yourself of the possibility. And then you should start to dream about it. That's how much it should eat at you. The dream is, again, a metaphysical rendition of what it is that you have envisioned. And then number 5, you have to become divinely persuaded. You have to be persuaded that that which you aspire to obtain is or will be doubly profitable to you or profitable to you. Number 6, then you have to write it down. I believe it was a Harvard study that said, a study of so many people, 2 different groups of people, I should say, where they tested to see who would accomplish what they set out to accomplish. And the one group, they had to write down their dreams, their visions, their hopes, and the other group did not. And wouldn't you know it, according to the study, the ones who wrote down their dreams, ambitions, what they pursued after, were 75% more successful, or they accomplished their goal. 75%. They were more, how should I put it? They were 75% more likely to accomplish, and did accomplish, I believe it was. All right? Their vision. Moving forward. After all the aforementioned, now you have to generate it. Okay? What does it mean to generate? It means to produce the product, the media, the service. All right? You have to produce it through a process which actually turns all of the elements, those principles, the raw materials, into what is called kinetic energy. Okay? Kinetic energy is defined as the energy that we or something transfers into the product or the service that becomes of value to the purchaser. Yes, we actually literally have to transfer the energy, the hope, that which we have envisioned. We have to, that inspiration inside of us, that thing, the energy behind the dream that gives you that that desire. We have to transfer that into the product and the service. Okay? Through a process, once again, which turns the elements, the principles, into actual kinetic energy. Okay? Moving forward, number 8. Then we have to transmit. Okay? Which means to send across and release, okay, the product, the service, or media into the market. Okay? This is where the action actually takes place in that which you have aspired and visioned and been inspired to, to have, that which you have dreamt about. Now it's time to transmit it. You have to convert what you hope for, the energy, into something tangible. Okay? And then lastly, number 9, it's time to distribute it. Okay, like the power lines and the phone lines up above our heads here. Okay, that electricity, that current is being distributed all different ways. You see the power lines and the phone lines are all above you. They're everywhere. They're crisscrossing everywhere. They're attached to various buildings and residents and all that kind of thing, commercial buildings alike. That's the distribution channel. So it's time for us to start distributing all of the aforementioned 1 through 8. All right, and to distribute means to allot, okay, or grant a product, service, or media in portions desired or paid for through online stores or online, right, through the web, in stores, box stores, or what they call brick and mortar stores, or in personal transaction. Okay? So hopefully this will help you, motivate you, inspire you. Inspire means to breathe into you. All right? If you are unsure about your capabilities, you're unsure about the possibilities, you have to start to dream again. Go back over this video a few times and jot it down, and maybe perhaps in your own words. All right? And let's begin to exercise and employ these strategies and test these things to see if they be so. All right? I dare you to try this out. Get motivated today. All right? This is, as I'm speaking to yourself, I'm also encouraging myself, because sometimes we forget the dream. Sometimes we stop dreaming. And when you stop dreaming, you eradicate the potential, the possibility in the future. All right, with that being said, hopefully this builds you up once again and encourages you. And let me know in the comment section of this video, whenever you're watching this. This is not going to decay. This is not going to mold. All right, it's got sound preservative in it. It's built upon research, all right, and development. All right, and I'm going to apply this, and I hope that you do as well. All right, thank you for listening to this, and we'll see you next time. Peace.